welcome to another Adventures in Black and White tutorial section. Today we are going to have a look at foot packs. So we can use foot packs for a variety of reasons, whether your horse has an abscess or like this boy here, he hasn't got a shoe on. So we're going to put a pad on him so he can go out for a walk. He's a little bit grumpy, hence why he's not being all smiley in the background. But here we go. So if you ever wondered how to put a foot pack on and how to, most importantly, keep it on, then please continue watching. So to prepare your foot pack, you could be doing this for two main reasons. A, you've lost a shoe and you want to keep your horse's foot in decent condition. Or B, your horse has got an abscess. So if your horse has got an abscess, you'll want to use the animal Intex. We're not going to use that today, but I'll tell you when we put it on. But when I'm doing a basic foot pack, just to protect the horse's foot from breaking up, I use the gamgee, the vet wrap, and the gaffer tape. And I'll come on to how we use the gaffer tape, because the best thing about the gaffer tape is you can use it in a way which means that it offers a lot more protection than just slapping it on. So you start with your horse. Nickel's not very happy, and he's actually had his shoes off for a week, and because he had his accident, I hadn't ordered him some new hoof boots, but we want to go for a walk today, so I'm going to put the foot pack on these so that we can go for a walk. So next up, I'll show you how to prep your items. So once I cut my gamgee squares, I make the bottom of my foot pack, which I use using gaffer tape. The best way to do this is to make a gaffer tape square. So you cut a piece, so about 6 inches. And it helps if you have a nice clean area to put this on. So I do this. I cut 3 pieces. Have a slight overlap. That's 3 pieces that way, and now we're going to do them this way. Right then, and there you have a very tricky gaffer tape square, and that is going to go on the bottom of the foot. Okay, so let's start putting it together. So first off, if I was going to make this into a poultice, I would use animal Intex, which everyone has. Cut your square to however you want it. To drain a poultice, you want to put it on wet, so hot water, as hot as possible, squeeze it out, and then put it on the foot first. And then get your padding and your gamgee on as quickly as possible. Once the poultice has done its job and drained the abscess, then I put a dry one on for a day or two, just to make sure that you've got everything out. Right then, so before you start, make sure you have everything to hand and ready. So I have my vet wrap pre-unrolled, just in case. So what you do is you lift his leg, like so. Just take off any bits and pieces. It's nice and dry. Put your pad on. Make sure you've got good toe coverage. He's pretty good, so he'll just stand here. And then you start with your vet wrap. So you want it so that you do sort of think about doing figures of 8 to begin with, and as tight as possible, because you're not going to damage him on his foot. So just as tight as possible, figures of 8, so that you cover all that gamgee. And then because I am being a cheapskate, I'm only going to use half a roll. If I was doing this to keep the shoe on for a farrier, keep the foot together. For the farrier or an abscess, I would use a whole bandage. There's no point trying to scrimp on that. But anyway, we're just going for a walk. So that's basically padded up, got your padding on, got your vet wrap on top. Then you grab your square. I also pre-cut other ones because I don't want to be messing around trying to unwrap the gaffer tape while I'm got him. So then you put your square on, and then you just mould it around his foot, like so. And then I get a strip, and I put the first one over his toe. That's stop him coming off at the front. And then, because he lands toe first because he's naughty, I then reinforce where the toe area is with another one. And then at the back, I'll put another one on just to cover up the bits and pieces. And there you go, done. Now what you should also do is at the front, and I'll take a video of this as well, is you have to make sure where it's actually on his foot and on his pastern and not on his hoof, that it's not too tight. So what I usually do is I will cut into that to make a V, just to release the pressure. And that will mean that there's not too much pressure on his foot. But I will take a photo, a video of how it looks now, and then you can see. Quick and easy. And there you go. Completed thing. So this is where I cut the V. And this is just because you want to be able to get your finger in. Before that was on, that was a little bit tight. So I just cut, just down with my scissors, just cut in there so that it's not too tight, because obviously this bit, you know, you can cause problems if it's too tight in there. Really, I should have actually got my padding to come up more over the front, but this is only going to be on for a few hours, so that will do. And as you can see, I'll just show the bottom. You see how that is all reinforced? No gaps, nothing. That is strong. That would stay on in a field probably for 24 hours. So that would do the job. I was taught this technique by a lovely friend in Kildangan, and I've taught this technique to many other people. The vital bit is making your square, and be prepared. There you go. So you can see we have 2 on now. I haven't cut that one because that wasn't tight, but that one's cut. And then he is ready to go for a walk. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how to do a foot pack. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments section. Like and subscribe to my channel, and make one soon. So thank you for watching from Adventures in Black and White.